Hello everyone, Namaste. A warm welcome to all of you. Today we are going to learn some important techniques and tips which are helpful for getting a good rank and score high in Olympiad exams. Let's learn and grow together. The first technique that we are going to discuss upon is step-by-step approach. Story sums are sequence based. It means the sums can be broken down into easy and simple steps. Sometimes we also draw a rough diagram to break the question into parts. It gives a clear understanding of the logic and concepts behind the sum. In our previous videos, we use these kinds of diagrams or charts to understand the sums in a better way. This approach is based on three simple steps: simplify, arrange, and solve. Let's understand how to apply these steps with an example. The vanilla cake is heavier than a coconut cake. The chocolate cake is heavier than the vanilla cake but lighter than the mango cake. Which of the following is the correct order of cakes from the heaviest to the lightest? Option A, vanilla, coconut, chocolate, mango. Option B, mango, chocolate, coconut, vanilla. Option C, mango, vanilla, chocolate, coconut. And option D, mango, chocolate, vanilla, coconut. The first step of the step-by-step approach is simplify. Let's simplify the first line of the question. The vanilla cake is heavier than a coconut cake. Here we need to arrange the cakes from the heaviest to the lightest. So vanilla cake is heavier than coconut cake. The second line of the question says the chocolate cake is heavier than the vanilla cake but lighter than the mango cake. This line can be subdivided into two parts. 2a, the chocolate cake is heavier than the vanilla cake. Chocolate cake is heavier than the vanilla cake. Next comes arrange. Among the three, chocolate cake is the heaviest one, then comes the vanilla, and coconut is the lightest one. Now let's move to 2b. The chocolate cake is lighter than the mango cake. It implies chocolate cake is the lighter one and mango cake is the heavier one. Let's simplify again. Mango cake is heavier than chocolate cake. Finally comes the solving part. We need to arrange from the heaviest to the lightest. So on the extreme left hand side there will be mango cake followed by chocolate, then comes vanilla and at last coconut. So the correct option is D, mango, chocolate, vanilla, coconut. The next technique we will be discussing today is elimination technique. This technique comprises of 5 easy steps. Number 1, read the question properly. Number 2, identify what the question is asking. Number 3, go through the options. Number 4, eliminate one or more options if applicable. Number 5, strategize how to solve. In exam, the first thing you need to do is read your questions properly and identify the question part of the sum. That means what you need to find out. Then check your options. In few questions, we can easily eliminate one or more options which are not applicable. It will not only save our time but the chances of landing on the correct option will also be increased. And we can always strategize our sum if we understand the core concepts of the topic and memorize all the rules and properties related to the topic. Let's understand with an example. Find the values of P, Q, R, S. P is number of factors of 60, Q is LCM of 36 and 216, R is HCF of 36 and 120, S is 1389 divisible by 3, true or false. And these are the options. If we read the question properly and check the option, we can see that in all the options the value of P is same, that is 12. It means the number of factors of 60 is 12. So we will not consume our time by finding out the value of P. We will move further and find out the value of Q. Here it is asking to find out the LCM of 36 and 216. So we will apply one of the properties of LCM here to save our time. It says if the greater number is completely divisible by the smaller number, the LCM is equal to the greater number. Here the greater number is 216 and the smaller number is 36. And 216 is completely divisible by 36 because 216 divided by 36 is equal to 6. So the LCM is the greater number, that is 216. Now if we eliminate two wrong answers, we can say that our answer will be either C or D because in both the options the value of Q is 216. So we will simply ignore option A and option B. Now let's check the value of R. Here also we see that the value of R is 12 in both C and D. So we will proceed further and find out the value of S. Here we need to check is 1389 divisible by 3. If it is divisible, the answer will be true, and if not, the answer will be false. Here comes the divisibility rule for 3. It says a number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its all digits is a multiple of 3. Let's check. Is 1389 divisible by 3? Add the digits. 1 plus 3 plus 8 plus 9, that is 21. 21 is a multiple of 3. So 1389 is divisible by 3. So the correct option will be D, because here the option for S is true. The third technique that we will be discussing is how to use the shortcut method. For this, you need to master the basic concepts and math skills. You should master the basic math skills like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and also have a habit of regular practice. In addition to that, practice some mental math every day. It is the training of your brain to visualize and answer simple math problems. Next comes Solve word problems. Always start with simple problems. It will build your confidence and motivate you to do tricky sums. And lastly, use alternative method of solving word problems. In multiple choice question, time is an important factor and you may find the question paper lengthy. In that case, try to find out if there is a faster way of solving the question. With regular practice, you will be able to learn the shortcut method. Let's do a sum in both the conventional method and in shortcut method for a practice. Manoj reads 8 by 9 of a book. If there are total 1431 pages in the book, then how many pages are left to be read? Option A 140, option B 113, option C 159 and option D 195. Let's do the conventional method first. Total number of pages in the book is equal to 1431. Number of pages read by Manoj is equal to 8 by 9 of 1431. That is 8 by 9 into 1431. Divide 1431 by 9. Answer is 159. 159 into 8 is equal to 1272. The question is how many pages are left to be read. Therefore, number of pages left to be read by Manoj is equal to total number of pages in the book minus number of pages read by Manoj. That is 1431 minus 1272. That is 159. Now we will do in shortcut method. Manoj reads 8 by 9 of a book. That means 8 parts out of 9 is already read by Manoj. Then what part is left to be read? One part out of 9. So 1 by 9 of the book is left to be read by Manoj. 1 by 9 of the book implies 1 by 9 of 1431 pages. That is 1 by 9 into 1431. 1431 divided by 9 is equal to 159. 159 into 1 is equal to 159. So the correct option is C 159.